Hey, alright, so we're back and I don't know, I guess we're back in business is what they say. No, this will be the first little introduction of this because I want to clear some things up about what was happening and about what will be happening. Um, like I kind of said in my update, I've been sick. I've been sick the last 2 weeks. The first week or two you get in school, you're fine, but then there's 10,000 kids on my campus, so you start grouping 10,000 kids together in classrooms, and they get sick, and maybe half of every class has a cold. So my voice is not great, and it's sore. I have a sore throat, it's a stuffy nose, but we're feeling a little bit better. So that was part of the reason why the videos kind of stopped. But they should be coming back pretty soon here, as well as I'm finally starting to get adjusted towards my new, I don't know if you call it schedule, but my new routine, rather, because my schedule is different every week due to work, but it's not too bad. I'm gonna post this. Well, when this comes out, it's either gonna be Wednesday or Thursday, depending on when I actually get around to putting it up and finish editing and etc. But yeah, videos should be coming probably one a week. I don't know exactly what they're going to be of. Battlefield 3 comes out the 25th, so you can expect to see at least a couple videos of that. Until then, for the next few weeks, I would guess Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops, maybe throw a little Call of Duty 4 in if I can actually get a decent game, with I shouldn't say no modders or anything, because that's pretty much impossible, but with less. It would be nice. Other than that, I'm honestly thinking about playing a little bit of Crisis as I had before, but it's a little bit difficult to get gameplay for that, at least for longer than just a couple minutes, because the games go quick, and I only really enjoy playing TDM. However, we'll see how it goes, and if I can't get a good game or two. As for after Battlefield 3, definitely already pre-ordered Modern Warfare 3, so that'll be coming out, and I'll be getting that. Videos coming out. I have a feeling I'm going to enjoy that a lot more than I probably will Battlefield, simply because of what I've been hearing from the beta. The beta response has not been very kind on Battlefield, and I really am getting the feel back to these Infinity Ward games. I know I really liked Black Ops for a while, and I don't know, Modern Warfare 2 just has that, that illusion, or that feeling, that familiar feeling. But anyway, get back on topic. My chair's a little squeaky. You can probably hear it. Probably needs to be greased. Not really. It's just, probably rotating it and sitting on the way I shouldn't be. But other than that, what I really want to talk about is academia, or school in general. It's really different. I mean, I've been in college or going to university rather, for 3 years, and it's something new for me, but I guess I've really realized how disconnected some teachers are, even looking back in high school, how disconnected some teachers are from what you're actually expected to do. And granted, high school is much easier than any college course is going to be, but you're expected to do so much work outside of class, and I would say about 90% of people attending classes are full-time, so they're taking a minimum of 12 credits. If you want to graduate within 4 years, you're taking 15 credits a semester every semester. I mean, that's excluding like J terms, summer sessions, all those courses. Anyways, they expect you to do 2 to 3 hours of studying per course, per credit. So for me, I have 17 credits this semester. That would be roughly 34 hours a week, you know, plus or minus a few. Given on, you know, this week I have courses or exams for a couple of my courses. I should probably be studying for them instead of being on my computer doing this accounting. But I'm not, because the first exams are easy. It's mostly review for me anyways. Just taking a course that, a couple courses that didn't transfer over from my previous college. Anyways, like on top of the 34 hours of studying you're supposed to do, you have 20 hours of class, which for me it's actually 21 plus 2 hours every week that I have to do for a third of my grade. I don't have to, but I can choose to do that instead of a stupid project where you have to come up with a play. But I'm doing that, and so you have 21 hours there, plus you have the 30 hours from studying, which makes it 50. That's a full-time job for most retail coworkers that are on salary. And that's where both my bosses work. And if you're even higher, you work even more hours than that. But on top of that, most kids are trying to pay for college, so you're working 20, 30 hours a week. You know, you gotta pay rent, you gotta get food. You know, you try to go out and have a little bit of fun, and I'm not advocating going out and smoking and drinking, but it's college. I mean, that's what it is. You want to have fun. So it's like 80 hours a week, and it's really difficult to find any time, which is, I guess, why college students are so notorious for not sleeping, you know, lack of sleep. I've been going to bed at midnight, 1 o'clock, getting up at 6, 7, just to go to class. That's kind of how it is, you know. It's really difficult, but we get it done, and I mean, that's what academia is, but the professors don't understand that we have so much shit to do. And granted, this is going to be our career, you know. We should probably be motivated and actually do these things, but it's so difficult. And especially when you're taking a general, like a gen ed course, or taking a fucking communication class, you know, because it's a requirement. Every college student at most universities has to take a communication class, and I'm taking it this semester. And you're still expected to do all this stuff, and nobody's interested, nobody cares. Maybe one out of 2,000 students actually has a communications major or an English major. You can't do much with it except for, you know, vocal coaches and everything. But there's so much to do. It's not interesting. You have to do it. But teachers have been so absorbed into their own work that unrealistic expectations, I guess, is what I'm getting at. And it becomes really difficult to even, I don't want to say you have to reason with your teachers, but to some point you do. And I mean, they think you have all this time to be doing their assignments and giving your full effort, which, you know, you should be. You know, you're paying a lot of money, a lot of money every semester just to go to class, and they don't get that college students actually have their own lives outside of it, and that's what's really frustrating too. Because within the first 2 weeks, you know, the first day, I already had assignments, and you know, that's pretty typical. But for a lot of people who drop an ad, you know, if you don't have your schedule and you don't know exactly what you're doing the first week, you're already behind. You know, after the second day of courses, you're already behind. It's really a disadvantage, and they don't give you a chance to make it up. But I'm not saying the first week should just go to waste, because, you know, there's a lot of course material to cover in not a very long time. There's not a lot of time. But on the flip side, they should definitely take it easy the first week. Don't do any assignments, or maybe like only reading and lecture instead of. I got assigned a problem, like it was like 4 problems in my chemistry class the first day, and they were due that Friday. So it sucks for people who drop an ad. And it really can't be avoided, but I just wish there was a better system for it. I guess that's the way it'll probably always be, but I wish some teachers would be a little more realistic with their expectations and at least try to cater a little bit more to the average college student. Anyways, that was my rant, and hope you enjoyed the 62 and 12. I'm sure you'll hear Jake blabbering his mouth again on one of my videos. Anyways, peace.